morning, guys. Hopefully y'all are doing good. Got a little bit more work on the hill today. Just starting to wrap up the steepest part of it, and I'm happy that I actually got a little bit of content. It was more pickup sticks than actually bringing logs down. But either way, it don't matter if you're going down empty or if you've got a freaking jag on with that hill. Just the sideways. I'll throw it up in the video. Hopefully it gives a little. Bit of an example of what that one spot is, and there's quite a few. I mean, I haven't hit all the challenging spots yet. I'm warming up to them, but that grade, whatever the heck however you point it there, and then the fact that you got to go down it and then crossways it with stumps and other debris that rear end just loves to find. Makes for a fun day. Yeah, we're all right. There's one that's barely hanging on there, but she'll be all right. Yeah, maybe I ought to redo that. Ain't freaking drop it right here. So close to landing. Because then another one loosens up a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Just for our own sanity, because I don't. This thing on really wide right now, so it might look blown out. I don't know. I had it on that when I was going down the hill, and then on my way to get my last turn, I think there was a top or something that I just had to grab at the top. I grabbed the GoPro and I forgot to change it around, and I'm too antsy to narrow it up, so I don't know how it's going to look. But really, I looked over some of the content last night, and unfortunately, you know, it's not outside the cab like I'm looking to do. But how you get outside the cab on these every 10 minutes, move and move, and I'm not looking to do all that. But if I do get another one, I wouldn't mind doing like what Wade had done a couple times. I was watching him with Irma last night, get some ideas. And he's got one pointed at him, then he's got one pointed at the from the back looking out, which is kind of cool. You can get the cross perspective. And he had the little box, little whatever the heck you call it, box up at the top corner, so you can watch whatever one you wanted to. But the nice thing with Wade and all them is they film so much of the day. Where me, this is my chill time where I can put the camera up, you know. If we have a breakdown or anything like that, I'm not really in the camera mood. Heck, it's got snow. Something like that happens, but like I said, we'll see what happens. It's still we're still in the honeymoon stages with the camera. I freaking started editing last night. Started editing last night. Come on, my man. One of the times it was my fault. I started editing it and the GoPro shut off. I guess the battery was low or whatever. Come on, come on, come on, you tippy son, go. Oh, I don't like that feeling. So the camera shut off and the content went freaking unavailable or whatever the frick you want to call it. So I had to turn the GoPro back on, charge it a little bit, and I was doing things, I guess, either the old-fashioned way or the I'm not all that tech savvy way. And I was doing it all right from the camera, not realizing when I put it in the editor, I could actually just create a folder, export the video off of the GoPro, into a folder, and basically wipe my sorry guys, wipe my camera's memory card there, whatever the heck you want to call it thing. And that was a lot of the reason why I've had such a hard time with the whole camera, and it's so much easier using cell phone, because I'd always have to just go straight home and edit a video up. I'm going to take some of this hump out of here, I tell you that right now. Not knowing that I could just export the video to a drive or something like that and get to it at a later date. So my cameras would always be full until I edited them up, which is my bad. I really didn't, I just never took the time. Scatterbrain done, guys, sorry. So yeah, I never took the time to understand the GoPro, the cameras in general, about exporting the raw data from the device to the computer. card, and I've got a 4 terabyte freaking SSD or 2 ter whatever the heck it is on the computer, and I can just get loading that drive up in a couple days. Like right now, I got 2 or 3 days ready to go just from last night. My computer, when I ordered it there 3-4 years ago, I ordered it to do this stuff, but I never understood the process of doing it. Besides pulling the crap off the camera and whatnot. So now when I get a little bit of free time, or say we got dinner or something like that, I can take one of the videos that I'm either editing and it's ready to go up to YouTube, and then I can render that, and then I made another folder for my rendered videos to shoot it straight to YouTube, which I still gotta check tonight, or just maybe when I get 5 seconds today and just check my YouTube and see if that first video is on there, because I didn't get done messing with it last night till 10:30, and then I had to get up 3:30 to get dressed and get on the road, because like I said, we're still working freaking 2 hours from home. But now I got the boss man out here. He's out of the loader, so it's good. We're in a rough spot right now with the job. He's down a skidder, man. He's got a guy coming in tomorrow to try it out. So he might be in the timberjack tomorrow. But man, oh man, my brain. So where I'm working right now, all the big wood, the big drags, they've all been taken. So it's you know, a piece here, a piece there, a piece there. It's such a pain in the butt, because I'm trying to be productive for John to keep him going, even though he's a crazy son of a gun on that loader. Especially with the amount of time I've got to be in this cab, going back and forth to the wood. The skidway is long. Oh. So he's in it now. He's gonna fill up the yard again, and that'll give me more time to take these singles and make bundles out of them here. And it's really nobody's fault. The guy that was in here was new. He started 2 weeks ago, and it wasn't for him. But he was taking the bundles, so let's push this together a little bit better. He was taking the bundles that we had set up, and instead of grouping them, he would merge them all in one location, which, you know, works when you get them all. But so we got a bunch of little singles here and there that, you know, the grapple's only so big, and he bit off a little bit more than he could chew with some of the sizes, which I just did too. It's easy to do. I left 3-4 sticks right there. But here we go, climbing the hill again. But that side is done, at least on this trail. That's sketchy, isn't it? underwear for a couple of them stumps that I hit there earlier before I started streaming. Oh, I learned it. And it only gets worse with every time you pass, too. That's the that's the kicker. Because every time you go over it, you take a little bit more and more. How am I gonna do this? We're gonna have to go all the way in. Yep, we is. Okay. Oh. Every time you go over one area with a log, you're taking more and more material. So the stumps get taller and taller, inch by inch, every time you pass. So it's coming on top of me. I got you now. Come on, turn. Don't hit his freaking tree stand. Oh, it's just a freaking broke off the top. I didn't snap it, I didn't feel that break, but take a couple limbs. So the nice thing about this guy too that I realized when I was watching the video, well, it's nice and it's real nice for watching the video, it won't make you sick. But the amount of bouncing and garbage that I feel that camera don't pick up at all. I mean, it's got some hyper stabilization, whatever the fuck it is. Which is real nice to watch. I really like that. That's what I was wondering with the vibrations and everything. guys out there, I mean, some of y'all, like myself, be envious. Envious of this work. Do yourself a favor. See if there's any logging guys around y'all that could use some freaking help, man. Like that's what these guys are battling right now, is the freaking industry. You can't, you know, I keep hearing the same thing. Well, nobody wants to work, nobody wants. Man, get off your butt and do it. You know, it's an absolute blast. I mean, you can stay home and freaking play the simulator, but you want to experience some freaking something that'll make you go home and say, man, oh man, I want beer. This is a good time. Come on. Oh, we're getting pretty close to the cliff here. Come on, come on. Don't slide, don't slide. There it should be. Okay. We're going to leave you for the next load because I don't feel like going any deeper than that with this. Come on. Industries, man, logging, farming, anything where you can either produce a product from raw or provide a product to make, or provide a raw product to make a product out of. It's what America needs, man. We are so heavily relying on China. And with that, we get all the freaking garbage. Don't need to say too much more. I don't know how GoPro is, but I try to stick with American made. I doubt GoPro is, but I try. It's hard, and that's the worst thing. People say American stuff is so expensive. Half the battle for me to buy American things is finding things that are made purely in America. Assembled in America, hey, I'm golden with that too. It don't matter. American patent, Chinese freaking developed, or whatever the frick you want to call it, assembled. It ain't. Why? Either way, get off my little soapbox there. I don't. Either way, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Some point in the video I'm going to put a little clip of the hill and me going down it with the toothpicks there. I don't know if it's going to show it very well or not. Either way, like I said, that was the last 2 or 3 times I had to go down it, and it was just a cleanup type of deal. So, but thank y'all for watching, listening to my ranting and raving and lost thoughts that I've had. But we'll see y'all next one.